Children are very curious and therefore love to explore the world around them. They go about their research without thinking at all about the possible consequences. And the consequences can be different. What happened in Tampa, Florida, with 7-year-old Elias Quesada should be a lesson for all parents. Precisely for parents, because they have to look after their children. This time Elias was visiting his grandmother Carmen. He went out to play in the courtyard, and there his attention was attracted by a garbage dump. Yes, he turned out to be so curious that he even decided to explore the street trash heap. And Elias was also very fond of hiding. He was always amused by the thought that adults did not know where he was and were looking for him. Since he was quite small, he easily climbed in and fit in the trash can, thereby satisfying his curiosity and hiding from his grandmother. None of the boy's relatives could have imagined that he would be so curious that he would climb into a street garbage container. And Elias himself was completely unprepared for what happened next. Suddenly he felt that the trash can was rising and realized that the garbage collectors were emptying them, pouring the contents into the garbage truck. The boy was very frightened and began to scream loudly, but the garbage truck was noisy even louder, so no one heard his screams. In the meantime, they managed not only to raise the trash can, they turned it over and poured all the contents into the container of the garbage truck. Later, Elias said that the bin in which I was sitting was lifted and then turned over, and everything was poured out of it into the garbage truck. Together with all the contents of this urn, I fell into the garbage truck. I was very scared. Meanwhile, the driver of the garbage truck, Waldo Fidel, sitting in the cab, looked into the rear view mirror and a video camera installed on the truck. He controlled the loading of garbage. This check is optional, but Waldo is used to regularly observing the progress of the work. This time, he noticed how something strange fell into the container of the car along with the rubbish, and besides, it seemed to him that he saw the waves of a human hand there. Waldo immediately pressed the emergency stop button and ran out of the truck to check what was really going on there. What he saw shocked him. There was a frightened child among the garbage that he was about to tamp. The garbage collector was shocked by what was happening, but was relieved to think that he had managed to prevent the tragedy in time. Yes, this incident really could have ended tragically if Waldo Fidel had been less attentive and careful. Carmen, Elias Quesada's grandmother, noticed, "I am very glad that the garbage collector looked in the mirror and reacted so quickly. After all, otherwise my grandson would no longer be alive." And Waldo's colleague Fidel, talking about this event to reporters, noted that he considers Waldo a real hero. Yes, the capabilities of children should never be underestimated. Just as one should not underestimate the speed with which they can perform any action, especially a potentially dangerous one. From the moment children learn to move independently and until they begin to reason sensibly, they need to be very closely monitored. Because anything can happen, and just as importantly, very quickly. If you have children of this age, then all the dangers they need to literally choose several times to prevent such situations. That's all, friends. Share this story with their friends. Write your opinion in the comments and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are not yet with us. Bye.